Viewer discretion advised. Commander, I think it was about time I explained it to you, Commander. Please do. When you were gone, when you disappeared on us, when you were disappeared, and the imposter, who was one of the generals of the Aztec Corporation, came in and mysteriously disappeared. The lead admiral, the senior admirals, Admiral Nesp, contacted me, wanted me to take the position of commander in case we couldn't find you. I had no choice, Commander. I had to accept the possibility if you couldn't return. And in addition to that, the admiral wanted me to recruit three crew members on my ship for the to resupply our crew and our numbers. So, and considering I knew the people who I worked with, my colleagues, they were my colleagues. Colleagues? Yes. Before I joined the Retro Federation, they were considered my friends. They were my colleagues who worked at my dojo. When the Electrovision, the General of Electrovision, and took my lands, everything, I left. They expected my decision, and later I heard they joined the Retro Federation and went up in rank, so it would be a good chance to recruit them. Jack. Here's the thing, Jack. Although I commend you for doing that while in my absence, I cannot allow that, Jack. I couldn't. That was irresponsible, Jack. I know. You could. So you had no idea they were working for the Aztec Corporation? No idea. I had no idea about that. They were my friends. I know they would never betray us. I didn't know that they were my closest colleagues, and they understood my decision. Yeah. However, you need to realize that that we need to be careful in both, whether we're in the Retro Federation or the Aztec Corporation. We need to be careful on who we can trust, Jack. Because one of our we never know if one of our crew members would be sleeper agents working for the Aztec Corporation. Jack, as a friend, and I tell you to never do this. Do not do this again, Jack. But as commander, I say the same thing. But the next time, Jack, I'll have no choice but to discharge you from the ship. Do I make myself clear? Yes, I'm sorry. But who was this Dr. Spooky? Computer, can you analyze that? Sure. Also, we need to continue our mission. We need to get going on our mission. Do you know what location we are at? Force of Atlas, Commander. And according to the data, the scientists should be located at Atlas City. However, due to the location we're at, the nearest location that can take you to Atlas City is a train station. However, it is at is at a range however, since the teleport is down, you will have to walk from the forest to the train station, Commander. All right, Bendy, can you think of some ideas? Me? Yes, you're my science officer. Surely you would think of some ideas for vehicle travels. I have come up with 2 vehicles. Maybe I can announce with you after you do a video at the moment. Remember. All right. Report to me what our answers are. Well, after I react to them. All right. Sure thing, Commander. If you need me, Commander, I think I need to join help with. And I'm gonna go help with engineering. Best do that. Yeah. It's the least I can do, at least, to help after what I've done. Good man. Hi, everybody. I'm Commander Grizzly. Welcome to another reaction. Today we're going to be reacting to one of my subscribers channels today, Harry Flew TV, and today we're going to be reacting to a new story series. After the great success that was the Don't Stop Smiling series, which I think was the conclusion to the Teen Titans series, in my opinion. Here it seems there's a new story out, at least 2 chapters at the moment. We'll hope he continues it so we can react to it. But it's his take on Beauty and the Beast, so let's react to it. By the way, I'll leave a link to his channel down below, and please support his channel. Cambot, computer, can you load up this video? Cue up the video. Sure thing, Commander. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, I'm Harry Flew TV. Remember, it's me. You don't have to.
Hello, Harry. Good to see you.
I'm going to be reading to you my interpretation of Beauty and the Beast, and it's called Painted Tears.
Ah. Sounds interesting.
Interpretation of Beauty and the Beast. I haven't finished the story, but
I can't wait.
I'll be reading each chapter each week. I'll upload it onto my Instagram and maybe my YouTube channel too. We'll see.
Hopefully.
So without further ado, let's begin. Painted Tears. A Beauty and the Beast adaptation.
Alright. Here we go.
Prologue. Transformation. Once upon a time, 19 years ago, in London, there was a circus run by a man named Harry, the great and powerful. Harry was cruel, selfish, and unkind, and would always treat his workers horribly. One day, Harry was forcing one of his performing animals to do a dangerous balancing trick when he heard a knock on his door. He lived in a big circus house, so he never needed a circus tent to perform a show.
A bit of silence, perhaps? Okay.
Oh, don't there!
Oh,
Harry
here we go.
demanded. Harry through the front
There's
door,
silence there.
only to see a little girl. Her face was oddly disfigured. She held out a blue flower as a gift in exchange for shelter from the bitter cold and stormy night. The circus ringleader slammed the door closed, but the girl broke in by forcing the doors open and transformed into a beautiful witch. Harry tried to apologize, but it was too late, for the witch saw that there could be no good in him. As punishment, she put the circus house under a terrible curse. And in anger, She had transformed the ringleader into a powerful and ferocious clown.
Oh.
Through the open days, Harry the ringleader waited at the top of his snuffler's house. The spell on him and the castle would be broken if someone were to love him, and he loved them in return. But who could ever learn to love a clown?
Interesting.
20 years later, Chapter 1.
Here we go.
Princess Stella. Princess Stella woke up to a loud knock on the door. She was not a morning person. She was a pretty girl, with long ginger hair, round glasses, and a small nose. She looked sweet, but she was strong and feisty. She sat up slowly, and the door burst open. In came her mother, who was cross and red in the face, but her daughter slept in again. Princess Stella, your father is waiting in the car. We have a busy outing today, so we need you up and ready, her mother, Queen Martha, scolded. Just how many times must I say that to you? Stop lazing about in bed and hurry up! Queen Martha then left the room and slammed the door behind her. Stella groaned and grabbed her phone before checking the time. It read 12 p.m. Oh my goodness, she exclaimed. Oh bother, I overslept. She rushed out of bed and got changed in a blue dress and red shoes. She hated being a princess, and although she loved her rich life, she hated all these rules and outings. She was a feisty young woman, not a pretty princess. How would we even go out? Stella thought to herself. Are we supposed to be in quarantine until this whole virus nonsense blows over? Stella went into the hall to find her father, King Benjamin, waiting impatiently at the dining room table. He stood up when he saw Stella come in. Where have you been, young lady?
Oh dear.
He demanded. I'm sorry, Father. I overslept, Stella said, frantically. She sat down at the table and King Benjamin stood up and cleared his throat before speaking. My subjects, today some of us are visiting a kingdom on the other side of Britain. His Royal Highness King Richard, Queen Candace, and their son Prince Jeremiah would like to make peace between our kingdoms. Stella stood up and cleared her own throat. Even though she didn't like her life as a princess, she tried her best to be polite, even though she found it hard. Stella then spoke. With respect, Father, how are we going to get to their kingdom if we're being isolated until COVID-19 is over?
Oh.
Sure, we should keep away from others to prevent ourselves from catching germs. King Benjamin sighed and pinched the bridge of his nose. We won't have to. The Royal Guards have provided us with special suits and masks to keep the germs away, he told Stella. Stella sat back down, and in came the servants with the family's breakfast. Stella hated it when people did things for her without asking. She wished she could do things for herself, instead of servants doing everything for her. Once breakfast was all finished, the family got themselves ready for their outing. They put on blue suits and masks to put over their mouths. Then they got in their gold limo, and the cab driver drove off to the kingdom of Goldshire. Stella sat back in her seat. Although she didn't like the royalty, she did very much like the princes that her kingdom visited every few months. She had seen Prince Jeremiah briefly a couple of times, and thought he was very handsome. She was very judgmental when it came to boys. The limo pulled in the driveway of the palace, and Stella and her family got out of the car. Goldshire was a huge palace. No one knew why it was called Goldshire, and the family in that palace never really gave an answer. Stella and her family saw King and Queen Henderson and their son, Jeremiah, who was a tall boy with thick, shiny blonde hair, tan skin, and golden sideburns. Stella gracefully walked up to the prince and reluctantly curtsied because she wanted to impress Prince Jeremiah. She looked up at him and he smiled down at her. Stella blushed and stood up straight. "Hi," she said meekly. Prince Jeremiah chuckled slightly. "Hi. It's so nice to finally meet you face to face," he growled. Stella and Jeremiah's families went inside, and the prince and princess followed them. Queen Henderson was jabbering on about their family history, but Stella didn't hear. She was too busy looking at the fancy decor and statues of knights and princes of the past generation. They went into a big living room and sat on the sofas. There were 2 large sofas that could fit 10 people, and 2 big chairs that could fit 2 people on them. Jeremiah and Stella sat next to each other on one of the big chairs. "So, any thoughts on what the future is going to be like for the kingdom of Buckingham Palace?" King Henderson asked Stella's father. "Well, I've been looking for someone to marry Stella here." King Benjamin indicated his head.
Oh, I think I see where it's going.
"I'm not getting any younger, and I need someone to take over as king and queen during my retirement with my wife." The 2 families talked for a while until Prince Jeremiah stood up and cleared his throat. "I'm going to make some tea. Does anyone else want some?" Everyone looked at each other and nodded. They all said yes, and Stella could swear she saw a tiny little smirk on the prince's face. But she brushed it off and he left the room. Well, that was it, ladies and gentlemen.
I love
hope
it.
you all enjoyed chapter 1
I
of
did. Great video.
Tears, and
Bravo.
I will read more of it either next week or the week after, depending on what I'm doing. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed that. I will probably upload this on my YouTube channel as well as my Instagram. So I will see you all next time. I'm Harry for TV. Remember, you don't have to. And I apologise if you heard any sound in the background.
It's alright, man.
I'm reading
It's okay.
the story
You're
from
excellent as always.
the laptop, from my dad's girlfriend's laptop. So if you heard clicking, that was me just scrolling down, or rather pressing the down button. So without further ado, I'm Harry for TV. Remember, you don't have to. Bye.
Goodbye. Well, I gotta say, what a great, what an interesting adaptation on Beauty and the Beast. Really, a new version of it. New version, but new take on it. I gotta say, pretty good. Harry, you did a pretty good job. I can't wait to see more of the story next week. So, and I mean next week, because we're gonna next time, guys, we're gonna be reacting to the next part of the Bob arc in SMG4. So, guys, please take care. Please support Harry Flew TV and his channel, guys. Any support to him will be good, because he is a good friend and a very good supporter of my channel. So please support him. And with that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, comrades. Bendy, have you any so? Well, we have found out who Dr. Spooky is, Commander. I believe you encountered him, but your memory was hazy from the Resident Evil reviews, as I recall. As you told me. Yeah. I think I remember, yeah. Dr. Spooky is the leader, is the head of Bunami. And is one of the entrepreneur billionaires who owns the station we were on, including those in when we were last December, when we were there last December. Yeah. So we gotta be careful then. Yeah. So any idea for any travel? Well, I thought of that, Commander, but I've only developed two vehicles, Commander. That I thought would be only one is a underwater vessel in case we a small underwater vessel in case we come across an underwater planet, and the other one is a mini scout vehicle, land scout vehicle. However, the problem is it's only going on the roads and nowhere else, Commander. If we want to use the vehicle, no use then? No use, Commander. And unless you want to get the car stuck in the woods, in the wetlands of the woods, then no, not a good idea. Alright then, looks like we have to walk to there ourselves. It's time to discuss our plan right now. We have to find the scientists, and we have to find so you can help us find a cure. Joe, report to the bridge. Everyone, report to the bridge. Joe, Jack, I'm here already. Huh. So you are. Joe, we need you here. I think I need to speak to you. Understood, Commander.